10 Best Muscle Cars of the Modern Era. Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Today we'll review the top 10 muscle cars from the modern era. Starting with number 10, 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. The 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 offers maximum muscle that can give the 21st century gearheads enough thrills thanks to its 5.2-liter V8 supercharged engine generating 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque. The Shelby's V8 engine is truly a rever, but unfortunately you can't get a manual gearbox in this excellent car. With today's complex and computer-assisted automatics, that shouldn't worry you too much. The engine is mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission with multiple driving modes and steering wheel paddle shifters. Purists might complain about the car, especially those who had driven the 60s and 70s muscle cars. If you're focused on manning this machine, it will scorch past the quarter-mile mark in just 11.3 seconds, beating even some of the earlier muscle cars. On the other hand, the car pulls from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds and reaches a top speed of 180 miles per hour. The madness doesn't end with the powertrain. Ford engineers gave the entire car a performance massage, ranging from a reworked suspension with MagneRide adaptive dampening to structural improvements to engine cooling and oiling upgrades. Number 9. 2020 Lexus RCF. Looking at the 2020 Lexus RCF, you may judge it as the underdog in the muscle car kennel. Although that's not the case because the car has a 5.0-liter V8 engine, making 472 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. While many might find less than 500 horsepower not so brag-worthy, the 2020 Lexus RCF has a muscly design with 2 doors. The engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission which forms one of the best modern powertrains ever. The car pulls from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds and reaches a top speed of 170 miles per hour. The RCF has special chassis and suspension calibrations, and the grippy Michelin Pilot Sport tires on 19-inch wheels help deliver a strong punch on the road. Significant improvements like the larger front air intakes compared to earlier models contribute much to keeping the engine in the heart of its power band. Number 8. 2020 BMW M8. Did we just include BMW on the list? Yes, the 2020 BMW M8 is the M5 sibling but with updated features and muscly design. The M8 is offered in coupe, but if you're a family person, you may want to opt for the same 4-door Grand Coupe model. The fun doesn't end there, you can always choose a competition convertible. The M8 gets a twin turbocharged 4.4-liter V8, which makes 600 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The engine is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission and a rear bias all-wheel drive system. That means the all-wheel drive M8 also has a rear drive-only mode, so you can disengage power to the front axle and do those important burnouts. The 2020 BMW M8 can enter the quarter-mile drag strip and take the lead by finishing in 11.2 seconds at 125 miles per hour. From 0 to 60 miles per hour, it can pull in 3.2 seconds and reach a top speed of 155 miles per hour. Number 7. 2023 Jaguar F-Type. The 2023 Jaguar F-Type offers everything you would expect from a Jaguar sports car. In fact, the F-Type is a car you could buy based on looks alone, despite the questionable facelift that doesn't have the purity of the original design. The F-Type R75 has plenty of driving character. First, its old-school supercharged 5.0-liter V8 makes it one of the most aggressive cars on the road. The engine produces a whopping 575 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed transmission and can pull 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds and reach a top speed of 186 miles per hour. Many gearheads complained about the older model's rear-wheel drive, but now the V8 is served only in 4-wheel drive. In truth, that's not a bad thing because Jaguar made efforts to highlight the shortfalls in the F-Type's chassis, which struggled to get traction even in bone-dry conditions. Number 6. 2023 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The Chevrolet Camaro entered the muscle car rivalry in 1967. Today we can only gaze in wonder as the Camaro has gradually improved over the years to be one of the best muscle cars in the 21st century. The 2023 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 boasts a well-behaved supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine. The engine makes 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, making it a top dog in the Camaro line. It's mated to a 6-speed manual transmission that comes as standard, but the gearheads who love easy drives with no jerking on the gear stick can opt for a 10-speed automatic transmission. In fact, the quick shifting automatic equipped ZL1s are even quicker than those with the stick. The ZL1 is truly a muscle beast. Its body lines form one of the best aerodynamic features alongside the adaptive dampers that change their stiffness based on the selected drive mode. Taking the 2023 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 on the drag strip or a racetrack is crazy. It could pull from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, with the quarter mile done and dusted in 11.5 seconds at 126 miles per hour. On top of that, we also can't fail to mention the top speed of 200 miles per hour. Are you ready for the top 5 best muscle cars of the 2020s? Be sure to like and subscribe for more car videos similar to this. Number 5. 2023 Lexus LC500. We'll forgive you for wondering how the Lexus LC500 ended up on the list of the best muscle cars. This time, the 2023 Lexus LC500 has Japanese heritage and a jaw-dropping, gorgeous flowing body. All becomes clear when you hit the starter button and feast your ears on the unmistakable rumble of a motorsport sound. You'll have cranked the 5.0-liter V8 engine under the long Lexus hood, producing 471 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. All this power is transferred to a quick shifting yet smooth 10-speed automatic transmission to offer glorious performance. The car can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds and reach a top speed of 168 miles per hour. Number 4. 2023 Mercedes-AMG E63S. The 2023 Mercedes-AMG E63S is an astonishing car in so many ways. First, it makes a great family car with all sorts of convenient and high-tech features. Also, it's one of the fastest cars you'll see on the road. The 2023 Mercedes-AMG E63S marked the final chapter in the history of hot rod machines powered by V8s. Under the hood, the 4.0-liter V8 engine produced 612 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting modes. The car also featured a sophisticated adaptive suspension with several settings, providing tighter body control during those Sunday afternoon cruises through the mountain canyon. In terms of acceleration, the car pulls from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, on par with rivals such as the BMW M5. Also, it can rip up the quarter mile in 11.1 seconds at 126 miles per hour. Number 3. 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. The limited production 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 just rolled off the factory in a great way and was ready to kick some serious butt while crossing names off the competitor lane list. The heart of this modern beast is a 6.2-liter V8 Hemi engine that's force-fed air by a huge 3.0-liter supercharger. The engine produces 1,025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and the duo combined to make one of the best modern powertrains. Sadly, the Demon 170 isn't a car you'll be doing the school run in. It has a front passenger and rear seat delete, but you can add an aftermarket front passenger seat to have a co-driver when hitting the road. The weight reduction mechanisms and powerful engine make the SRT Demon 170 a nonsensical muscle car of the 2020s. It pulls from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.7 seconds and hits the quarter mile in 8.9 seconds at 151 miles per hour, the highest accelerative G-forces of any production car. Number 2. 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-1. The Ford Mustang Mach-1 represents the Mustang in its purest form. It uses the same 5.0-liter V8 engine as the 2019 Mustang Bullitt. The engine produces 470 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque, giving the car a unique dose of performance. The engine is mated to a standard 6-speed manual transmission or an optional 10-speed automatic, making the Mach-1 quicker than before. The drivetrain helps pull the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds and a top speed of 166 miles per hour. The powertrain only tells half the story, though. The Mach-1 is also equipped with a mechanical limited slip differential and a stiffer subframe borrowed from the GT350. Number 1. 2023 Dodge Charger SRT Red-Eye Jailbreak. Believe it or not, the Dodge Charger SRT Jailbreak, with its 5 seats and roomy cabin, is slightly more sensible than its two-door sibling. However, you wouldn't be blamed for choosing any of the two because they all pack supercharged V8 engines. The 6.2-liter V8 engine produces 807 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, significantly enabling the car to pull from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. Regarding the drag strip, the car can have the quarter mile done in 11.5 seconds at 126 miles per hour. The powertrain tells a bit of the performance story. Under the Jailbreak's wide body, sticky tires enable excellent road grip. The stiffened chassis adds rigidity to the vehicle's foundation, paying big dividends in handling response, steering feedback, and ride comfort. Which of these 10 best muscle cars from the modern era is your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to click the like button and hit that bell icon to be notified when we release new content. Thanks for watching.